Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. So good to have you guys back here again. Thank you once again for your continuous and massive support to this channel. God bless you, my people. We've got an interesting one. You lack the moral right to parade suspect. Youth advocate challenges EFCC. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has been put on the spot right now. They've been called out that they lack the moral right to actually parade suspects. This one is coming on the backdrop of the recent parading of suspects by EFCC. What they do right now is that when they get suspect, they parade them, their faces, some of them holding placard and writing down the alleged crime on it, their name and the date on that placard as well. This youth advocate is saying right now that EFCC, as a corrupt organization, does not have that right. And he called out on Magu, their former boss. Ibrahim Magu, we all know that he's going through a lot of fraud allegations right now, that he was not paraded, he was not tagged as a criminal, that even up till now, it's been a couple of months now since he was arrested by DSS and was taken for interrogation. He was detained for about 10 days. That up till now, nothing has come out from there. That because EFCC itself is corrupt, is a corrupt organization, that they don't have the moral right to begin to parade suspects. We'll bring more details as to all that this youth advocate is stating regarding the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. But before we carry on, guys, please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. On Monday, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) paraded 10 men on Twitter handle for the alleged crime of computer-related fraud. Under the comment section of the EFCC handle post, many comments were testimonies that some of the persons paraded cannot be guilty of the crimes alleged by the EFCC. An Ondo-based youth advocate reacted to the post, dismissing EFCC as lacking the moral right to parade suspects for failing to parade its former boss, Ibrahim Magu. In early July 2020, the Department of State Security Services, DSS, arrested the acting chairman of Nigeria's anti-corruption agency, EFCC, Ibrahim Magu, for alleged fraud. EFCC dismissed the news that he was not arrested until it proved otherwise. Magu remained in DSS detention for weeks before release on bail. He was not paraded before the press, nor a mugshot of him published. This anonymity provided to Magu was denied to others by him during his time as boss of the EFCC. The EFCC, like other law enforcement agencies and forces, is of the habit of parading suspects before investigation. Through this, innocent Nigerians have been defamed, violated, and exposed to ridicule, costing them the trust of others, especially business partners, clients, and employers. The demography mostly affected by this unprofessional display of EFCC are youth, who are often picked and accused of internet fraud, also known as Yahoo. EFCC had on several occasions invaded the homes of young men and arrested them alongside their gadgets, smartphones, and laptops, which they allege were used for fraudulent activities. Some of those arrested have often cried foul and confessed to not being guilty of the allegations. Without proper investigation, finding them culpable, EFCC proceeds to parade them before the press or on social media. This same treatment is hardly meted on influential Nigerians, especially politicians, as well as their boss. Under the very nose of the anti-corruption agency, alleged corruption and fraud was going on involving their boss, Ibrahim Magu. He had to be arrested by the DSS and investigated by a special panel to be found culpable as suspected. Although Magu is here to be put on trial, EFCC did not publish the alleged charges against him and his portrait alongside. So much for integrity, but they keep invading homes, arresting youth, and parading them as fraudsters. The Ondo State activist and youth advocate Oluyemi Fashikpe have denounced EFCC for their actions, saying, as long as Magu, your former boss, who was alleged of fraud, was not paraded, EFCC lacks the moral right to parade any suspect. Wow, this one is interesting, but if we look at this, we can see a lot of we can see some facts in here. Ibrahim Magu is still under investigation. The only time Ibrahim Magu spoke, he called it what is happening to him, that it's a case of dog eat dog. That speaks volumes. Dog eat dogs means that he's not the only bad person. That means he's admitting to be bad, for starters. He's admitting all of those allegations, because if you are stating it's a case of dog eat dog, it means that two persons are found guilty, but they are just victimizing him alone. He's just being singled out to pay the price, whereas he was not just the only person. So, but this youth advocate is calling out on what the economic and financial crimes they are doing right now. They are fond of parading boys. You know, just on Monday here, they paraded 10 suspects, all of them, their faces holding laptops of internet fraud. And what this youth advocate is saying, it's not like anyone is supporting criminal activities, but what he's saying, that before you start parading people, at least you would have done, you would have had enough evidence to label these people criminal, because all of these things spoils their image. It goes a lot to defame their public personality and all of that. That this doesn't happen to politicians. How many times have we seen that politicians are paraded our country? The ruling party, All Progressive Congress, if you join APC, all your sins are forgiven, and if you're in another party, then your sins are brought out. But he's saying something here, guys. I do want us to get involved in this conversation. This youth advocate, just in case you have a different opinion to what this youth advocate is stating, is currently challenging the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, that they have no legal right, no moral right to parade suspect, because their former boss is entwined, is right now in the middle of a fraud allegation that no one has said anything about. I don't know if finally they want to sweep it under the carpet because Ibrahim is going to spill the beans, or maybe expose some other persons involved. We know Malami, the Attorney General of the Federation, is part of the of all of this as well. You know, it's been stated that he's the one that is dealing with Ibrahim Magu right now. But guys, let's hear your take. If you believe that EFCC, because they are so corrupt, they should not do all of this. Let's hear your take down below in the comment section. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe till I come your way again with more updates. Bye for now, and God bless.